time sheet, please. Are you still direct? No, we have meetings. And time sheet,
I forgot my key, but I don't live very far away.
there you go. There's. He texted me yesterday. He had texted me yesterday. 8:05. And have the whole meeting was at my house at 8:12. The day before.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And we
Just
just had
before
to
my
go
time.
on my way to their body. And if you want, what is that?
Yes. And we're responsible for 50% of that.
Oh my God.
And I think that's what it is that, yeah, sometimes,
Combination.
yeah, just a headache.
It'll go away. As soon as you leave her? No, it'll go.
I heard that it's not too.
You guys should have gotten one from me.
I have one.
I had to dig back like 2022.
Mine is on my, in my cubby at home, I have it. Is that, yep, that's it.
There he is.
There he is.
I quit having these early morning meetings, I'm retired.
We play with our.
I am too, but it's good for you.
We call a special meeting, in order, it is now 9 o'clock. Discussing the general sewer plan, and I'm going to let Jay run with it.
Metaline general sewer plan is, I don't even know where to start. So, we started this in the late fall of 2022, as far back as I can find. We were awarded a grant from the Department of Ecology for $70,000. We were awarded a grant for $70,696. This is a 50-50 match grant, so the state Department of Ecology, they will pick up half of the cost, which is just over $35,000, and then the town has financed the other 50%. So our total would match, so 35 and 35. There is an interest rate on the loan. It is a 0.6 interest rate for repayment. I have been trying to get a hold of the financial guy from the Department of Health all week to get a breakdown of what payments could look like, or at least some kind of a mock amortization schedule. And I was unsuccessful. I even called this morning. I can't get anything from them. So when I do, I'll email them to you guys. Right now, we do have invoices that are out since February, and they are a total of $23,329.50. I've been in a couple meetings where I have now learned to use the online billing system. It's kind of like a third-party thing to submit the invoices. So I'll start getting those submitted. So our engineering consulting services can get paid. Our engineering is Century West Engineering, so they're doing everything. They're doing the site survey, they did data collection and analysis, they're doing our draft report, they're going to do the final report, they've done the meetings and coordination. So that's where the remaining of the $35,000 is going to. That's what it's paying for. Sorry, I'm still kind of trying to piece everything together and make it make sense. Do you guys have any questions so far?
So that we financed that 50% through the Department of Ecology?
Yeah. So, yes. It looks like this is something, and I called and asked to make sure, this is something that would be, we can't back out on this. We need this for future funding for the wastewater plant. And it looks like from the book that we did get, there's several steps to this. I believe, so this is also part of the shoreline the shoreline something program that we have going. It's also,
Stabilization.
yes, there we go. It's also gonna be part of that sewer line on the riverbank. So they're gonna also work with TID for us for when we have to do like any repaving or anything like that. It's a very strategic process.
So I guess my question is, because when this all came about back in June, there were people coming up and JP had called and said, hold on, don't come up, because they were starting to kind of geographically map out different spots of the town, and we didn't know what it was. So, and we knew we could continue paying because we didn't know about this plan.
Yes.
So, understanding we can't back out at this point, but we kind of put the brakes on anything. And we're at, what'd you say, 21,000 right now?
23.
23. So is this something that we're going to go continue to finish our part of the plan, or are we just stopping where we are? Do we have enough information gathered? I mean, I don't know where we are in the process.
Okay, so the Metaline sewer plan update, I just got this morning from the Century West, the engineer, the project engineer, because I was like, where are we? Where are we picking up? What's going on? So from my understanding, this is already 90% done.
Oh,
We're very
okay.
close to being done already. So just kind of to skim through it, let me see. They did,
Oh, okay.
gosh, they've done, so the manhole, when they were coming out,
Right,
is when JP stopped.
yeah,
That was when they were inspecting the manholes.
Okay.
Because there was some kind of
Yep.
stormwater that was going in and
Yep.
causing overages or something. Okay, so they were looking at all that.
Mhm.
So their next is they want information on
The
the
pump.
lift station
Mhm.
pump, like the horsepower.
Mhm.
They want to see the wastewater treatment plant budget. And then they had a couple more questions.
Okay,
I mean, it's very close.
yeah,
To being final.
okay.
Does JP have a wastewater treatment plant budget? Kind of
I
rough
know,
draft?
I know that Jade called the other day when JP and I were changing the filters. Is that what you were working on
Yeah.
when you called about that? So I'm pretty sure they've been working on it. I haven't been in the office at all this week. I'm really trying to get these rooms together.
Okay.
Do you guys have any
Anything?
questions?
To back up, this plan started because it was required or because?
From what I'm finding, it's something that gets updated every 8 years.
Okay,
Which is what the SWSMP is.
It's also a prerequisite for upgrading the law to get.
Yes.
Right.
To move if we need any funding in the future.
got it.
So we gotta figure out how to cover our 50% basically, right?
Yes.
And
Let's see.
that's what you were,
And I am working on, or I was going to see if there was, I didn't highlight it. Okay. In this book, you guys can read through it too. It gives a breakdown of kind of the process of where they go with like how everything intermingles with the TID grant, the shoreline stabilization. It kind of gives a brief overview of it. So, given our financial situation and everything that happened, I am going to apply for a grant. And it is the 09 funds. It's the Public Facilities Fund Grant. This is something that would help us greatly, and I'm going to apply for the full 30, just over the full 35,000. So I'll be applying for $35,348. Just applying. I'll submit that, and it's gonna be, hopefully it's gonna be quick, because I need to be down at the EDAC meeting on the 12th to present our case, what's going on. And then from there, they will take a vote to move forward, and if that happens and we get the approval from the EDAC, it will then go to county commissioners. And then it'll just keep going from there, and then eventually we'll maybe get funds. I don't know if you guys want to help me kind of put something together to take down to the meeting. It is on the 12th, and that is also, that's our town hall meeting too. So that day I won't be in the office. I will be going down to Usk as the town of Metaline with all the information we've gathered.
That's where the meeting is.
And reason we can't push out.
No, so I can't push it out because they do their quarterly meetings, so I don't,
Can you
Push
change
out
our
council
meeting?
meeting.
no, it's fine. It's totally okay.
What time is your,
8:30.
in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that was my question too is, do I have time for this? No, I don't, because if we wait, their meetings are quarterly, so it would put me into next year before we could even do anything with this.
Sooner is better.
Yeah.
Sooner is
okay,
better.
after.
I did
Yeah,
put a call
question.
in also that I haven't gotten answered is, will we get penalties? If we, if we do get the grant and we pay off the loan, is there penalties? I also did ask if we can do a one lump sum payment to pay off with the Department of Ecology. If, like how soon we could do that? Do we need so many payments in, or can we just do it right off the bat? I haven't heard back yet.
So this was brought to your attention that we have this loan and we have not been paying on it. Is that? We were paying on it through January. And then in
No, we
February.
never paid
This,
on it.
there has been no repayment of this.
We were, JP and I were in a Zoom meeting with the gentleman that was essentially showing Jake how to use the program. And we were all kind of looking at each other like, what's he talking about?
Yeah,
That's when it was brought to our attention that this was even out there. And this was just last week.
And when were we supposed to start making our repayments?
February 28th, 2025.
25.
That was our
And what
first.
were the payments?
Well, that was the first, we don't know payments yet. I haven't gotten an amortization schedule back, but right now there is $23,329 outstanding. So once I bill for that, I'm sure we'll get something back, like this is what your payments are. It's going to reach the 35,000. It'll reach that. They're gonna pull it definitely. So we need to know what our payments are gonna be on that, and they have not gotten into.
There's no outstanding grants that came in that were for this.
Not that I am aware of.
Okay. I haven't seen it, but
And
just I don't want it to affect the total line if there was. I didn't know.
I haven't seen anything. I was trying to get a timeline together, checking meeting minutes and stuff, and I have not seen.
Right, when did we approve that we were gonna do this?
October
What did
in
that-
2022.
And I remember the loan and refinancing because the rate was lower.
No, that's a completely
That's a
separate.
Oh,
different
that's the
one.
sewer plant.
That one's separate.
Okay, that's the one that I'm familiar with. Gee, sorry.
Sorry, guys.
That's another
That's okay.
conversation.
It's a lot.
Okay. So you need to write up something to present it.
Yeah, I'd like to go in confident.
Right.
Have all my ducks in a row, that this is what's happening, this is what we need.
This is why we need it,
Approval.
please.
Yeah.
So we're gonna ask for a grant to pay off our 50% of our grant.
Yes, the 35,000.
Seems like a good place to start.
Yeah,
That's where I would start.
I would write up what you have and then I would suggest Tim oversee it and Amanda maybe. Or let all of us read it,
Draft
but
it into it,
have them
or-
help you draft it appropriately. So it hits all the bullet points of why, when.
That's what I was thinking, if we can all put our heads together, we could totally, and if somebody wants to go with me on Wednesday, or meet me down there, help answer questions or anything like that.
State is it?
The 12th at 8:30 in the morning. Yes.
I might be able to come with you.
So can I? We'll go down there and dance.
Hat in hand.
Tyler, you were in the office before we came in here. Discussing several things we need to bring to the council. And we have another special discuss one topic at a time at a special meeting, correct?
Only if it's on the agenda.
Yeah,
so-
okay, so we need to, I'd like to have a rather comprehensive agenda for our meeting coming up real quick so that we can deal with some of this stuff that's coming down the pipe like that.
We can only discuss it though, you can't.
For the regular, the one on the 12th, the regular scheduled meeting?
No,
I think we need to move and have 2 regular meetings a month so that we can discuss other topics. And we can motion and move on these. Because special meetings, you cannot.
well, if we just call this to a region call right now and have an executive session so we can discuss that, can we do that off the record or not?
No, well,
If
there's
it
a
was on
really
the
fine
agenda.
line, but it was not on the public notice. The executive meeting wasn't.
Okay.
So we could have another special meeting and have all the stuff on the agenda that you're thinking of, if you want to discuss that before it goes on the.
I'd like to get contributions from everybody. And I think every one of us has something in mind that we'd like to talk about. And get moving forward before we have the regular monthly meeting. We gotta make some decisions pretty quick.
I think that's where 2 meetings a month would,
Yeah, well, that's.
Take a lot of weight of-
That's
yeah,
one of the
decision
things I want to discuss.
Okay.
What is your guys' schedules like? So
I'm
you guys have
open.
2 weeks before your next meeting.
Okay,
I cannot do Monday or Tuesday of next week. I'm
I
out.
can't do
I think
Monday.
I'm,
Doctor's
I don't
appointment.
know, whatever.
So anything from the 29th on.
I'm pretty much available anytime except for the 3rd through the 6th. You do Friday the 31st?
That would work for me in the morning.
Let me double check my schedule.
Yeah, that's okay with me.
Halloween in the morning.
I'm very appropriate.
And then we can all send our ideas to Jay to put on the agenda.
Sure.
I can put just an agenda item on of like discussion of
Council member topics.
council, yeah, topics for something. That way, if you guys have more, you can discuss it at that meeting. It opens up a wide range of what you guys can talk about. Okay, so October 31st, Friday?
Yeah,
Is that what you guys were thinking?
that works for me.
What time?
What time?
Rick, what time do you get up on normally?
I'm retired.
So 9 o'clock's fine?
Oh, sure.
9
I can
o'clock?
come beat on your door for you.
Well, the
Actually-
young lady called me this morning, and I'll be honest, I wouldn't have made it.
A little bit later would be better for me. I work a
Okay.
night shift the night before, so
Oh.
like 10 or 11 would be perfect.
Can we do 10?
Yeah, 10's fine.
Yeah, that's better for me.
Okay.
Make your hours.
I will make you copy.
Okay, so October 31st.
They didn't tell you what type of loan this was, Jade, like,
It's I looked at it, hold on. It's an SRF,
but it doesn't explain if it's if there's penalties for the early payoff, it doesn't.
She doesn't know yet.
No, I didn't see anything in there, but I did ask, and I haven't got a reply yet.
So I'm wondering if we can look that up and see if those type.
There's no-
Nothing on it.
Hopefully we'll have a little bit more information before the 31st.
I'm hoping so.
I guess another question to them would be if there's any overages, if those are covered. I know they give you a quote for the total amount of the loan, but is it gonna go over that 70 plus? I'm concerned with that.
No, it won't.
It won't?
They
go
stop it
over
at 30,000, and then you have 5,000 as that little cushion.
that cushion?
Yeah.
Okay. good. I really don't have any other questions on this. It seems like we're kind of at a standstill until this meeting.
It sounds like you've asked a lot of good questions, Jay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, appreciate you bringing it to our attention.
Yeah. I was looking for the name of that loan.
It's not in that book at all.
Okay,
Yeah.
so in here, they want to look at our budget. So we need to, maybe at the special meeting, we can kind of go over, like, putting it together. We're kind of in the timeline, so we're doing okay, but we need to,
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to create a budget when all these things keep popping up that we're not aware of, so hopefully we, those things keep getting tracked down.
It says the Springbrook has the capability of creating a tentative budget for us to
Nice.
get started with. So we'll at least be in the ballpark, we can modify it.
And then I'm sure
That's a
it'll
great
reflect the outstanding items that we're finding.
Yeah, I wonder if it can run some sort of audit like that.
I think it can.
It's spendy enough, it should be able to.
Yeah.
It'll do all sorts of stuff.
okay, that's all I got for you guys.
Are we ready to adjourn this?
So,
Need a motion to adjourn?
make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
I'll second. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
There you go.
All right.
So your resolution.
Is that thing off now?
Not yet.
Yeah, I would like to present it at the next meeting, copies for everybody.
I can make this go.
Can you, I need to get your,
Yeah, we could.
I need to see.
You could probably go
That's a
ahead
good
and shut
I
it
need to
off.
see.
yeah.
Okay, I'll bring it to
Those
the special
meeting
meeting,
items that you
put it on the